Hi guys, welcome back to our urban homestead. My name is Chelsea and we are back in the kitchen. So I thought I would show you how I dry brine a turkey. This year on New Year's Day, I will be making a turkey. So usually our New Year's Eve is pretty boring. We don't go out. I make a bunch of appetizers and we just sit at home, have a little wine, champagne, and we're of a certain age that we are normally in bed by midnight. But being at home and making appetizers is something that I have done with my kids since they were very little. I've just never been a big going out to bars and whatnot for New Year's Eve. But for New Year's Day, I always make a delicious big dinner. And this year I'm doing a turkey. I'm doing a turkey because a local store to us is Meyer or Fred Meyer or Meyer Thrifty Acres, depending on how old you are and what you remember. But here in the Midwest, Meyer is a big chain of stores. And around Thanksgiving, they had whole turkeys for, gosh, it was super cheap. So I got this 14-pound turkey for less than $4. That's how cheap it was. So I bought a few of them and put them in the freezer, and we're gonna have one for New Year's Day. So I like to dry brine my turkey. I used to do a wet brine where I would like soak them in the brine, but once I tried dry brining, I will never ever go back to the wet brine. This is so much better. So let me show you how I do it, and I hope you try it because it's phenomenal. So this bird is about 14 pounds. I normally buy our turkeys from a local farm right around the corner, but I couldn't pass up the deal just to have some extra meat in our freezer. So what are you gonna do? I've already taken out the neck and the giblets. I personally don't like the giblets. I usually just fry them up and give them to our dogs. But the neck I always save, and I use that for our stock. So I already have those off to the side. I have also already, like, the skin right here, I've already pulled all of that up all the way to the breast. In this bowl, I have some salt, sugar, herbs de Provence, and I think that's it. You can really season it any way that you want to. This is just how I personally like it. I might have to make a little more because I don't know if this is gonna go the full way. So you just get like a little handful, and like I said, you definitely want to pull up the skin between the breast and the breast and the skin beforehand. And you want to work that down into the meat. I feel like I'm violating the turkey. I took off all of my rings because you don't want that on your jewelry. So take your rings off if you wear them. All right, so now I feel like I've got the breast pretty well coated with the salt, sugar, and herb mixture. And then you're going to coat the top. Make sure you get those legs and thighs. Now, this will not be what I cook it in. This is just simply what I'm going to use to keep it in my fridge while it's doing its thing. So what dry brining does is kind of like when you age meat or do like a dry brine on meat. It's the salt and the sugar is gonna pull all of the moisture out. And I'm telling you what, this is such a phenomenal way to get a super juicy and tender bird. Like I said, the first time I did it, I was blown away. I normally, like I said, do a wet brine. Dry brine is all I'll ever do from now on. And it makes like such a, the skin, if you're a crispy skin fan, the skin gets so crispy and so delicious. So now this is gonna go in my fridge. I'm not gonna cover it. I have my whole bottom shelf of my fridge is completely clear. There's nothing on it or under it. And this is gonna go in my fridge for anywhere. You can do it anywhere from overnight or up to 2 days. You really don't want to do it any more than 2 days because then it just gets like, I don't know. I don't like the texture of it if it's any more than 2 days. Overnight to 24 hours is absolutely perfect. My hands are gross. Let me wash my hands. Don't worry, I will clean my camera stand when I'm done. If you have never either wet brined or dry brined a turkey, I highly suggest that you do it. It's honestly life-changing. Like I said, I used to wet brine my turkey for Thanksgiving. Dry brining is the way to go. The meat is so tender and flavorful. And I feel like it just pulls off a lot of the extra moisture that you don't really need. It's so delicious. So that is what we are having for New Year's Day. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes. I still have some sweet potatoes from the garden. We'll probably do green bean casserole. And I probably won't make any desserts because I don't know. I just probably won't. But dry brine your turkey if you've never had it. So good. All right, well, I hope you learned something from this video. Like I said, try it. It's so good, life-changing. You will never want to do a turkey any other way. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.